What is up, everyone? Tasty Quicksand here, back with another video, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support. We hit 1,000 views in the last week, which is absolutely insane. It's breaking a new record for my channel. Just thank you so much. But anyway, you guys also agreed to do primetime games where I only do preview for primetime games, so that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, let's hop into it. So if you guys don't know about this, ever since Brady's been in the league, the Patriots have an 8-3 record against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, an 8-3 record ever since Brady's been in the league. And the Steelers have never beaten Brady in Gillette Stadium. Is it going to be broken tonight? Can the Steelers finally beat Brady in Gillette Stadium? Well, we're going to find out. Alright, but anyway, looking into it, the Patriots have the 5th best offense right last year. Well, the Steelers are actually right next to them. They have the 4th best offense. So Steelers last year had a little bit better of an offense. But another fun fact I noticed is the Steelers also had the 6th best defense, which honestly having the 4th best offense and the 6th best defense is absolutely crazy because they missed the playoffs last year. But, you know, I think the Steelers are going to be so much better because, you know, Brown's gone, Bell's gone, all the problems are gone. But, yeah. Now we're going to hop into it, and we're going to talk about the matchup of the week. Juju Smith-Schuster versus Stephon Gilmore. A lot of people say Gilmore is the greatest cornerback in the league right now. And Juju Smith-Schuster, he's a rising star. He's only 22 years old. A lot of people are saying he's going to be the next big receiver. If not, he already is. So this matchup, I'm going to tell you some background information on them. Juju Smith-Schuster is averaging 88 yards per game and 7 receptions per game. So, you know, Stephon Gilmore, he's also allowed 44 incompletions all of last year's season, which is led the league for incompletions. So, you know, after that, you guys can kind of tell these two players are really both studs. It's going to be an interesting matchup. My prediction is, I think it's going to go a little bit of both ways. I think Juju is going to get 48 yards, 5 receptions, and Gilmore is going to get 5 incompletions, 0 interceptions. So that means he's going to get 10 targets. Half of them are going to go to Gilmore, half of them are going to go Juju Smith-Schuster. Now let's talk about the X factor, and the X factor is going to be James Conner. Now James Conner only had one good season last year as he replaced Le'Veon Bell, and he actually did pretty good. But one thing, if you notice, a lot of running backs start to struggle this second year. Like, for example, Todd Gurley, he actually had a sophomore slump. He didn't even reach 1,000 yards. Same thing with Elliott. He didn't reach 1,000 yards either. And these are both really good running backs. So, you know, he may slow down this second year. But during this game, how I think it's going to go, it'll be pretty interesting to see. So here's what each team's game plans need to do. The threats right now for the Patriots are Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner. They got to find a way to lock these guys down if they want to win. The Steelers' biggest threat is Tom Brady. How are they going to stop him? Now, we've known in the past, Bill Belichick is known as taking people's playmakers out of the game. For example, last year, the AFC Championship game versus Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots, you know what happened? Belichick and his Patriots held Tyreek Hill to only 1 reception. Yes, 1 reception. Star player for a team only got 1 reception. So if Belichick, as we know, he's found ways to take playmakers out of the game. If he can find a way to take Juju out of the game, I think the Patriots have a huge chance of winning. I think the Patriots, what Belichick's game plan is going to be is lining up Gilmore with Smith-Schuster, obviously, but he might also give him some help if he needs it, and they're going to focus on the run game. If the Steelers can counter that, it's going to be pretty tricky to counter that. But I think if the Steelers can get their other receivers in the game, I think the Steelers will win this game. Now let's talk about what the Steelers need to do. Obviously, they need to stop Brady, right? Now, I can't remember this guy's name, but he actually made a video. His link will be in the description. And he explained how to stop Tom Brady, and this was very interesting. And exactly what it said is, if you find something that works, never try it again. And what he meant by that is the Patriots are so good that if they see you do the same thing, you're falling into their trap. So some teams may just send pressure and hope their corners held up, or the opposite. They'll play their guys back and hope their pass rushers can get to Brady fast enough. But that's not really what you want to do. You want to do everything, and when you find something that works, you got to stop it. And I think Mike Tomlin has had so much experience against Brady. He's played him so many times. He's had 11 encounters with Brady, almost 5 away from an actual NFL season, which is actually pretty crazy. But I think with his experience, he knows what works and what doesn't against Brady. So I think since he knows that, I think it's going to be a little bit of a low-scoring game. I think Belichick's going to shut down Smith-Schuster and Connor. Well, I also think Tomlin and his Pittsburgh Steelers are going to hold Brady, because you got to remember, Brady's 42. A lot of people are saying this game's going to be a shootout. I don't think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be 16-18 Patriots. And yes, I know that's a really low-scoring game, but like I said, I really think since it's the first game of the season, I think guys are going to be a little slow. It's going to take a while for them to get back into it. I know a lot of people, I've heard some people say it's going to be in the high 30s. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. I think, like I said, Tomlin knows what he needs to do to stop Brady because he has the experience against him. And I think Belichick has a lockdown corner that also can help stop Smith-Schuster and stop James Conner. Now, like I said, if the Steelers can find a way to use their other receivers and get them in the game, the Steelers are going to win this game. But I think Belichick is just so well at taking people's playmakers out of the game. For example, I said Tyreek Hill, he held him to 1 reception. I think he's going to continue doing that and just lock down his best players. But anyway, that's just my prediction. Let me know who you guys think is going to win down below. Like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a shootout. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. This is probably the game I'm most excited about. It's going to be so interesting to see what happens because these teams, it's always a close game when these two teams play. But yeah, anyway, have a great night, guys. Football starts tomorrow. Chicago Bears versus Green Bay Packers. But anyway, have a great night, guys.